Hi, and thanks for logging on to the daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new HALACHA for Wednesday, 4th day of November, 17th day of Cheshvan. And we're going to continue on with a couple of more laws about Tzaar, Baalei, Chaim, causing pain to animals. I hope that's not annoying to you because I don't have any pets. And Tzaar, Baalei, Chaim doesn't really affect things I do in my daily life. But anyway, it's still interesting, so here we go. Today's question is this. If you had a horse, and the common practice, I think, when people ride horses is they smack them a little bit, on their side with a stick or something, or however they do it, to basically get the horse to go a little faster or whatever. And the question was asked to Rabbi Belsky, is that Tzaar Baalei Chaim, are you causing pain to the animal? And are you allowed to actually do that? The general answer that he gave was, that you're allowed to do those kinds of things within reason. A normal little poke of a horse is kind of like expected and normal, and that's appropriate. When it goes beyond the pale and you're doing stuff that's not normal to be done to animals, that's when you would be guilty of Tzaar Baalei Chaim. Those of you who heard this piece of this halacha yesterday, you'd remember that I said that there's some proofs brought from when Bilam hit his donkey. And interestingly, the Sefer HaChasidim, which talks about that proof, says that when Bilam hit his donkey, it was only on the third hit that the Malach suddenly spoke to him and said, "What are you doing? This is like your trained donkey. You know that your donkey knows what it's doing. You've been on this donkey for a long, long time. It's not normal for him. And 3 times you should have figured that something was wrong, and it was abnormal of you to keep smacking it when it seemed like it seemed to know what it was doing." And then he's admonished. So that shows again what Rabbi Belsky is saying here, which is that you don't go beyond the pale. And he quotes, and I want to show you this one, he quotes from a pasuk in Zechariah, which is actually on a whole other topic, and it's talking about the future right here. Let's see if I can highlight it for you. Yeah, that right there, where God is really alluding to some other things about future punishments, and it says, "V'rochvo bashigaon," and I will see the translation here, and I will strike the rider with madness. And he quotes some of the words of our Chazal from way back that interpreted this to mean that riders will be stricken with madness for riding their animals too hard. Like the stick, a little bit would have been the normal way, but then there were some who had these pokey spikes in their shoes that they would stick into the side of the horse and cause a lot of pain. They would be punished for doing that because that was beyond the pale. Like that was too much. And then they were guilty of that. So that's a summary of today's halacha. The normal things that you're allowed to do to animals, that are expected that you do to animals, that normal people do when working with their animals, that's allowed. When you go beyond the pale and you do things that are too much, that's when you're guilty of causing pain to animals. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.